この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo, and whoever was outside using an extremely loud gas-powered weed whacker for the last hour or so seems to be finally done, so I'm going to start recording. Yay! We're here for Little Witch Academia. We're on episode... Oh shit, I just forgot. Episode 12! I knew it. We're on episode 12 and 13. Last week, we hit a pretty major transition point where we found out a bunch of the bigger picture in play here. But before we did, we went to a party and let loose a love bug, and it stung some people, and that turned very fun with lots of homages to different shoujo manga artists and things and anime and things, and it was very, very fun. But then we went to the Blue Moon episode, which was far more serious. We got ourselves a major info dump about a bunch of things. There's this thing called the Grand Triskelion, and it's been sealed away behind a barrier that requires 7 words to be opened. Akko has now spoken 2 of those sets of words, and spoke the second set by refusing to let go of her dreams, and in doing so, her sense of self and all of the things that she's been through, the things that shape who she is, despite being offered a tempting bargain. And the old witches did a thing, and they sealed the thing, but we don't know why, and maybe it has to do with the Sorcerer's Stone and the way that magic works in the world at this point and all that stuff, and it probably ties into all of the meta themes that we've been talking about and all of that stuff. But I don't know, and more importantly, I don't think that it's going to matter in the next couple of episodes, because flow-wise, you don't go, hey, here's this big thing, and then immediately start seeking out the big thing and, like, doing all the things that are necessary. You scatter those out through. So I'm expecting some not-so-serious stuff and some more Little Witch Academia insanity, which sounds just great to me. Happy Friday, Little Witches. Let's watch the witches and watches. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Little Witch Academia episode 12. Let's get to it. I've got the episode up and ready to go, sitting at 0 seconds. There will be 2 versions of the reaction, picture-in-picture version in the description, timer-based version on YouTube. You want to sync up your own copy with the timer-based version, the beep beep timer to help you is coming at you. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Hello. Oh, okay, we are going to focus on it. Starting with it. Wait. Oh, okay. I was like, that's not the room that we're used to. The staff that you recognize. Yeah. But do you believe that you have to be the one to wield it, or... Oh, pfft. Hard transition. Early morning lessons? Whoa. Well, that kind of worked. Solid. um... Okay. That's terribly dangerous. You could just make yourself inflatable? That's also so useful. Isn't there a JoJo stand in part 5 about? Yeah, there is. The what? Mm-hmm. Oh, which makes tons of sense, because that was the kind of stuff that she was doing during all her performances. Uh-huh. That's not what happened. It's not at all what happened. Wait. Okay. How about somebody with a brain? Wow, the fuzz at the edges of her iris is really interesting. Okay. Oh, that was fast. Cool. The Moonlit Witch at the Samhain Festival? Samhain? Festival. Most powerful witch. Hashtag Diana deserves this shit. Akko definitely does not. And I doubt that Chariot actually got the title, so, You can just see Angela by her. Oh. Oh. Whoa, that's the broom! Cool, cool. What doesn't Akko know? And is this... Wait, no, it's not. Wait, maybe... Is there some Goblet of Fire shit going on here? I don't know. Huh. Uh-huh. Oh god, no. Yeah, exactly. Ooh. Hmm. Hmm. Looks a lot like Chariot there. What are we doing? Cleaning the troll baths again? uh, yeah. Uh, that. That's super weird. Diana? Oh, fuck. Akko, go. Go. Just go. Just go. uh, oh, no. Excuse me? Excuse me? Yes. Are we about to be oh, wait. Wait. That butthole mouth. Wait. Wait. What? That's horrible. But also great. Why is that the same butthole mouth monster? Every duty is important. Mm-hmm. Yes. Shocking. Yeah, sorry, Akko. I don't know, dude. Maybe it's the best role. You don't know. Is that just Wikipedia? It's Wikipedia! Okay. Yes. Uh-huh. I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah. She's kind of perfect. But it is specifically the exceptional witch, which could mean the one that is an exception. Does that matter? Oh. Oh, okay. Well, we learned that Susie isn't a vor. Fuck. Depends on the broom. There is a broom in Pakistan that's rideable, but it's currently in Pakistan. Hmm. Oh, now you're just making it a buy. Hmm. 7 stars. Oh. Diana, you're so great. You're the best. Woo, Diana, yeah, you're the best. Oh, Diana. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, you are in a room filled with magic mirrors. Uh-oh. Don't look in the mirrors. Gonna get some ideas now. There we go. Oh. Wait. 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 Oh no. People are going to trust Akko. What was that? Wait. Of course. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, oh. This could be raccoon eyes and whiskers. Oh, there we go. A little bit of a kiss reference. Great. Perfect. The real Diana's gonna find them. Wait. That dude was in the vision. That dude was specifically in the vision. Diana has the books. Is Akko smart enough to look through? Time to read the one open book. Empty of everything but knowledge, huh? Oh. Yeah, that's a strong betrayal. Yeah. Oh god. Oh, you have to metamorphosis magic on it, don't you? Life-breathing magic, I see. That's not something Akko can do, is it? Oh no, she's just gonna double down. Actually, Diana would admit when she doesn't know how to do something and seek out a headmistress. And she would never fuck up if she knew that she couldn't. Oh, that's a different kind of magic. Fully different kind of magic. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hello, real Diana. Uh-oh. Oh, hello, Akko as Akko. There, yes, it is. Also, what was that shot? Hold on, I missed it, kind of, but what was that? It's super necessary, though. Hmm. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We about to... Okay, no. I thought she was about to fully try a wizard's duel right there. Bad move. Just a challenge. Much better. Does Diana care about being the Moonlit Witch? Probably not. I didn't read any of her books. Ah! She did read that at least. Ursula? That happens a lot. What do you mean? But you'd bet, would you? Mm-hmm. Well, I'll tell ya. Weird deflection. North Star points the way. To what? Oh. Back to the fountain. Wait. Are you... You're worthy now? Maybe. Whose eyes are we looking through? And you learn that spell. Oh, and failure. Practicing to know magic, man. Is it a word? Whoa! That's our first half an episode! That's our first double! Okay, so they're doing 12 and 13. Okay, that makes sense. This is the finale. I didn't even click that in my brain space. Okay. I don't have answers. I'm sorry, that's so cruel, but I love it. Oh, oh, it eases my aching soul. Oh, to see them in discomfort. Oh, yes. Man, I am no sadist, but damn, that feels good. Oh, okay. Moonlit Witch, the most powerful witch. But they don't say the most powerful, they say the most exceptional, and there is a difference. Shooting Star the Broom is in Pakistan, but that doesn't seem to matter. The most curious thing to me is this recontextualization of the visions that we got when we were dealing with Professor Woodward. That butthole mouth monster in red hues with lots of demonic blah is in fact the screaming spirit that they're going to have to get eaten by because sacrifice. But we don't get an answer of why that sacrifice matters, and like why is that a tradition exactly? Why do we ever bring that thing out for any reason at all? I don't know. But when we saw it in those visions, it was deeply sinister. And then we saw that goblin man person. I don't know what kind of creature that is, if that's a goblin or what, but I'm gonna call him a goblin because it makes sense. The goblin with the ball cap. And he was with a bunch of other weird creatures that were all carrying like protest signs. So what the hell is going on? I had assumed that those visions were of the past. Those were things that had happened because we were talking about like locking away the Grand Triskelion and all that stuff. I assumed that those were part of the conflict that led to all of those things and led to the current state of the world that we would then piece together. Now it doesn't seem so. Now I think those are visions of the soon-to-be future. But what the hell do they mean? I don't know. I guess maybe we'll find out next episode. Maybe. Okay, there are a bunch of little cute things in this episode and great great little visual moments. But in an overall sense, there were a shitload of great facial expressions in this episode. There usually are. The flow of things from like, oh, real serious with the Grand Triskelion, straight into absolute insanity as Akko practices her metamorphosis magic in the intro segment is very fun and very goofy and also kind of jarring, but in an acceptable way. Then there are intriguing things like showing us newspapers that give us bits and pieces of information that are interesting. We get this vision of the Moonlit Witch, which is Chariot, right? It just is, with a bigger, cooler hat and the same hair, which is weird. The whole process of drawing lots to do things is really fun. And Akko's reluctance is also really fun. Becoming sacrifices, Jesus. There are lots of little things like the cut where she turns around here. Yeah. Little, really heavy character moments. Little things like Wikipedia being there, but in an orb and stuff are wonderful and goofy and glorious and great. But I've got a couple things written down. At 1650, there is a cut with a spin. It's the cut where we go from Akko to Diana. 1 minute ahead. There it is. Right here. Is it playing? VLC? Did you... VLC. VLC, buddy. Buddy, you can't do this to me. It can and it will. And it knows it. It knows it. It does this just to spite me. Okay. It's right here. Okay, so it's the simultaneous spin that's like throwing me off. It's the fact that Akko is turning this way while the camera is turning this way. Creates a really cool effect. It feels like a lot more motion than there is, but what we're imitating her turning as we turn around her. That's so... That's super interesting. I really like that effect. I don't know how to describe what it like, what it conveys, but it conveys something. I would like to see this technique or something similar used during a moment that occurs pretty frequently in like battle style anime, where one character like appears behind the other character and having seen through their moves or omoai womo or whatever. Instead of just like cut to that, which is the usual thing, it's like hard cut to a character's face with the guy behind them going like, "Hello, I'm here. You're dead." If you did this sort of a revelation moment in their eyes and then a spin around, that could work really well. If you imagine this as like, this isn't Diana, this isn't Akko, this is a big like monster dude person, and this is Hero. And as we transition, they're not standing like 8 paces away from each other, but 2 paces away from each other. And instead of Diana just walking forward, it's Hero stabbing a sword through villain, right? You do this spin, and it's like, oh fuck, that's in me, and I'm dead, and I realize that, and that whole thing kind of works. That would be really interesting. I wonder why we don't see that kind of thing more often. But we don't see this kind of a cut that often, regardless. It's too impossible. Like, I'm trying to think of how you would, because something that is talked about in this book, which I'm going to keep referencing, is understanding your lens lengths, and more than that, understanding like constructing scenes and sequences and camera movements around what can really be done with cameras in the real world. Like, to do this sort of a spin around a character, you would need a crane, and it would have to be perfect. Yeah, that would be really tough. Okay, cool. Maybe that's part of it. I don't know. I'm just intrigued by the shot because it stands out. It's unique and it's interesting and I like it. And then there is something at 1935. I don't think 1935 is cut. I think it is instead a moment and a piece of dialogue that I really like. Fitting in solidly with the overall message of the show, obviously. Um, this is good and cute, and this whole sequence is chills inducing in that like, ooh, something's going on. This is neat. This is interesting kind of a way, and I really like it. I really like it. This whole what only you can do is a very anime trope way of saying the broad thing that you want to do that anybody can overlay their own dreams upon. But in the context of this show, it means more because Akko is unique and weird among her peers, right? Like, there are things that only she can do because she's so willing to break with tradition, and partly because she has no idea what the traditions actually are because she's a goober. Interesting. Okay, and then there's one more thing which we don't need to go and find, but I want to note it, which is that those leaves were in front of that mirror, and that mirror's frame was wood. Is that mirror built of the same tree in some way? Is this whole plot with like turning Akko into Diana, is there a purpose to it? Like, is there some grand purpose or power pulling strings behind the elements of the story? Obviously, yes, but also no. But also, I don't know. But why would the leaves be there if it's not? I don't know. There's something to it. Maybe we'll figure that out in near future. The whole plot line of Akko turns into Diana and doesn't really come to what I expected that plot line to be. I expect for a like Prince and Pauper swap type of a plot line to be the Pauper realizes that the prince's life isn't all parties and glory, right? That's the usual line for it. The general thing is like, somebody is much better than me and we envy them for their talent and like position. I turn into them and realize that their life is hard. We see that, but Akko doesn't realize it. We see people constantly coming to Diana for assistance. We see the way that by just walking down the hall, she draws attention and draws questions and draws people who respect her and think that she can help them, which is a terrifying responsibility to have, but one that Diana is used to and deals with without a fuss. But Akko doesn't really like come to that kind of a revelation. Instead, she just finds a tiny piece of information about the Grand Triskelion and things of that nature. And she sees a bunch of things that inform us more about Diana, but Akko doesn't express them, so it's unclear whether she recognizes them. For example, Diana's room is a little bit larger than Akko's and a little bit like nicer in its furnishings. It's less dorm feeling. She's got like colored sheets and stuff, but there's no art on the walls. There's nothing. It is empty of anything but books. It's like Diana's entire life is entirely dedicated and focused to understanding magic. That's the reason that she is the way that she is. That's the reason that people respect her. It's not just that she was born with talent flowing through her veins, as we said multiple times during this episode. Diana works her ass off, and she's focused and dedicated. Also, massive respect for Diana because, holy shit, she works her ass off and is respected and dedicated. There's even a moment here where Hannah and Barbara, I'm going to call her Barbara instead of Barbara because why not? Hannah and Barbara, like, they have a moment of almost humanity right before Akko takes them out here and tells them to put their hands on their head and draws stars and stuff on their faces. But they have this moment of expressing something other than contempt and disdain that's almost jarring to see from them. They come up to Diana and are like, Diana, please, we need your help. You're the only hope. And in that moment, we see a little bit of the way that they function around Diana and the way that their own egos, their own personas are constructed around being part of her posse and that they need her. There's something to that. There's some like level of respect and responsibility that's worth caring about, maybe. I still don't like them at all, and it is still oh so sweet to see them be forced to be outside with their hands on their head with stars on their face, which is a wonderfully childish punishment, but that's all we need. Really lovely. Like it a lot. This episode is great as they usually are, but also different and weird and not confusing, but like a lot of stuff gets thrown at us here. We're drawn back to the Fountain of Polaris, and it sounds like the voice that's speaking to Chariot. It sounds like Ursula, but we don't hear enough of it for me to like place it, and I'm not good enough unless they're at recognizing voice actors. If you've watched this channel for any length of time, you'll have seen me many times be like, I know that voice actor. Let me look them. I don't know them. Shit. But she sounds so familiar. I wonder who that is. Maybe it's Woodward. Maybe that's the deal that's going on here. Is something like that. But how are that person's visions recorded in the fountain? How does that make? I don't know. We do see Chariot, though. We really see Chariot. And Chariot is more like Diana than we thought, in that she's constantly, trying to improve her magic. Not to become some title or anything like that, but because she wants to be a great witch. But more than that, she wants to encourage people. She wants to inspire people. She wants to perform. That's pretty freaking cool. It's the little applause from the one person watching at the end that strikes me as like that was the goal. That was the thing that Shiny Chariot really wanted here. It's cool. This is a cool episode. Me likey. Let's watch the next one since it's attached to this one and we were going to watch it anyway. I'll take a breaky thingy, do a sinky thingy, be back in a second, and we will be on to episode 13, and I assume the end of the first core of Little Witch Academia. See you in a moment. Peace. All right, welcome back. The first frame of this episode is identical to the first frame of the last episode, but it is the correct episode. I checked, and let's go. Timer. Mm-hmm. Susie's so into it. Jesus, Susie. Huh. So that's what you want to do to Vajaroi. The Royce. Vaharoi. Great. It's the French. I have so much trouble with French pronunciation. Yeah. Well, no, actually, Susie thinks it's great. Waku waku no doki doki. Just the performance. Hmm. Yeah, but why? Well, yeah. But maybe we should just go along with it. Ooh. Okay. The festival itself. Hmm. Oh, it is a word. So, how do I do it? Oh, thanks. Sure. And the mask drops. Hmm. The number of... Oh, never mind. Uh-oh. Don't. It was worth it. Not that much. Now you fucked up. Punch. Oh, Susie? Susie? You okay? Oh, Jesus. Do not cast spells in your sleep, dude. That sounds real bad. Yeah, man. That was fucked. Oh, she's out practicing. a lot of spears. Oh, hello, weird brooms. What the heck? What the heck? Of the Book Kingdom? Hmm. She cares. Oh my god, all of the nightfalls. Easy to dismiss that way. Yes. Oh. Hmm? Oh, this is her plan for the festival. Oh. Ugh. Oh, hi. You need some friends. Poison clouds, explosions. Sure. Oh. Oh. So, she's already doing it. She's already inspiring others, huh? Excellent. Are those fireworks? Those suck. Okay. I I would like to know more about that red-dressed witch standing on a fucking broom like a badass. Uh-oh. Those smears are lovely. Hold on. Never mind, I don't like her. Cool. Ah. Hmm. Probably Diana. Yeah, that's a lot of artifacts. Great. Yeah. Yeah, okay. The what? Oh, you're in cleanup crew. Oh. uh. God, she's strong. Oh. Right. Huh. Neat. Oh. Really? Wow. Mm-hmm. Fuck you! Fuck the both of you. What are they doing? Oh, you fuck! Grr. Nope. Summoning. That's right. Okay, all eyes upon her. How will this get screwed up? Yeah, y'all can get out of here. Wait. Cool. Cool. Well, can't beat that. Hi, Akko. Sacrifice time. What? What the fuck does this consist of? I love that. Hi. Yeah, I'm not running away. I've been practicing, fam. Oh. Uh, you got balls, dude. You got stones. Midnight strikes. Hey. Hello. Okay. Yeah. Ah, alright. Okay. Yeah, what happens if Vajroy doesn't get a sacrifice? What? Oh. Uh, um. Mm-hmm. Nope. Uh. Uh. Wait. Oh, no. Wait, is that helpful? Please do not taunt the eldritch entity. She's loving it. And the kids are too. What? Wrong kind of laughs. Wrong kind of laughs. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Watch me. No. No, this is not working. We need that thing that, yeah. Oh. Hey. Tell me that's teleportation magic. Oh. Eternal sorrow is the problem. Oh. Oh, the rod is gone. Uh-oh. Bird? Still not gonna recognize that familiar, are we? So we gotta go in. That's where you need to be. Mission success. Ah. Third word. She transformed the wand. She's trying to hold on to it. Yeah, but what? Ah, hello. Wait, she made an automaton. How did she make an automaton? Okay. Yeah. Oh. And there's time enough for the crowning of the Moonlit Witch. I wouldn't be surprised if it was her. Of course they are. They sure did. Uh-huh. Got him. Wait, what is that? Wait, we saw that in the thing. What is that? Wait, what is that? What was that? We saw that as a giant snake monster. What is that? The fuck is that? What the fuck are those? Oh, wow. Okay. Ooh. Did she awaken the third star? I think so. I assume so. Uh-huh. That was new. Pointing at the broom being elsewhere in the newspaper. Cool. I assume we'll see that broom again. I mean, it's the cover image is her on that broom. Is there a little... Nope. So cute. It's so cute. It's so cute. Okay. There's some tension in this one that's really interesting. This episode to me is about inspiring others. And it's the first time that we've really, really solidly transitioned into that kind of a thing. A lot of our focus has been on Akko coming to understand herself and like understand her own goals. Here, she transitions from understanding that her goal is to inspire others to actually acting it out. And a part of that is starting with the people closest to her, with Latte and Susie. And it's tense, and they resist it. Like, this is so right that Akko is like dedicated and hardcore focused on getting something done, and Susie and Latte go, I mean, that's great. You're doing your own thing, but we've got our own things to do too. And I don't want to put myself out on a limb in order to fulfill your dreams right now. That doesn't make sense for my motivations. But that moment of hesitation does make sense for all of them, and it makes sense for people, and it makes sense for the lesson being expressed here, which is to me that like that you can inspire others through your action, and that it's Akko's dedication that they see over the course of these 3 weeks that causes them to go out and join her, right? And come up with this plan with her. After having read what she cares about, it still does inspire them, and she does pull them along in her wake by their own volition. It's different, and it's right. It's so good. Okay. I'll work as hard as I can to understand it, absolutely. We move along, go to the thing, third word, come back if you need help. Why is she drowning in sorrow? I don't know. I gotta mention this shot. I was gonna say something about it as it happened, but then we transitioned into Hannah and Barbara coming up. Almost every episode we see this shot, a shot of the red carpeted hallway and Akko's face as she walks down that hallway towards something. It's almost every episode she like walks towards something with a different expression on her face, and every time it feels different. In the previous episode, she walked down this hallway like, I'm going somewhere and doing something. This time she's confused and, well, not confused, but like working things out, right? Thinking things through and coming up with a plan until it's interrupted by these two. Oh man, they're so cool. I hate them. You know that I hate them, but this makes me hate them more. You can insult Akko as much as you want. She's rubber. Like it bounces right off of her. You insult her friends in front of her, and I'm mad. I'm mad. You cannot say shit about Latte like that. Why is Susie's head on a swivel here? Like what is this? What is the thing here? I don't get it. I just don't understand, but that's okay. Oh yeah, and the hard cut here is yeah. Oh, VLC, come on, man. Beautiful. Beautiful. A bunch of stuff that doesn't matter about mandrakes, and it starts to eat at Latte and Susie. They want to be a part of it. They want to be a part of what she's a part of. Keeps reaching for things beyond her grasp. Yeah, that's obvious. She's just a stubborn idiot. Yes, but that part of her is amazing, right? And we get something similar. Ursula says something similar in the previous episode. She says, like, you have a tendency to leap before you look that maybe should be tempered. Maybe shouldn't be something that we let happen as much as it happens. But everything good that's happened to Akko is because she has leapt before she looks, right? It's because she's jumped in wholeheartedly to everything. She doesn't take things by half measures. She doesn't deal with half measures. She jumps in. And there's something desperately powerful about that willingness to throw yourself completely into something. It's something that I respect and it has served me well as an individual. And so there's something to it that's worth keeping. Okay, moving along a little bit, at 8:45, we get the drummer girls, and the drummer girls have all these schmears on their fucking drumsticks, and I want to look at them, because I think they're all different. No, they're not. These are identical. Okay, so it's every other is identical. So they've copied the schmears for every other one. Wait, are they? Yes. That one is, and that one is. That one is, and that one is. Okay, cool. So it's for every other one. Those are copied. They're still really sick. There's bounce to them that actually feels like a drumstick hitting. It's a bone, but a drumstick hitting a drum. It's really neat. I like it a lot. Okay, everybody shows up. I am less impressed by Miss Snooty in red than I thought I would be. She looked real cool when she was standing on the broom, but then she's a bitch. So fuck off, Marjolaine. Grr. Yeah, she comes around. That's fine. Okay, everybody kind of sucks and also rules at sucking. Dubba dibba dubba dubba, everybody, nobody cares, sacrifices up, Diana goes. Diana's magic is super dope, and the whole performance that's done within the performance, because we are also an audience watching this as a performance, is really cool. Yeah, it's just super cool. There's also something, I thought that she was going to start using summoning magic somehow to imitate Chariot, because we know that Diana cares about Chariot, but I thought that when we saw the unicorn running about in the same way that we've seen Chariot changing her form, that Diana might mimic that more. She doesn't, but it's still super awesome. Not as awesome as leading a giant monster around and then fixing a giant monster that everybody believes is impossible to fix. The actual thing is really fun. It's super dynamic. The size difference that keeps occurring as Akko is changing forms is really cool. There's the sequence later where she flips between a bunch of like half-formed metamorphoses that I also want. Yeah, it's here. That I also want to look at just because the morphs between them are really neat. Just if you divorce yourself from the idea that these are like living beings and they're just cool shapes turning into different cool shapes, the way that the shapes turn into other shapes is really cool. Like this thing is a weird rodent thing with its ear puffed up, its head puffs up, that transitions past it, and it becomes a rabbit with that as its puffed up balloon tail, then pops and explodes into the little monkey, but weirder than before. And then it transitions again, I don't remember to what. It becomes almost like a jellyfish squid thing. Whoop! It's the way that like there's continuity and insanity through all of it. And then this one just like I don't know, it clicks something in the back of my brain. Maybe it's Moomin. Maybe it reminds me of the like 2 shots of Moomin that we saw in the documentary that we watched last Monday. That's probably what it is. Cool. And everybody starts laughing. Everyone is enjoying it. It's working, except on the one person she wants it to work on because there's something in the way. Roi's story is interesting. Somebody who willingly ate the seed of sorrow in order to hold on to her friends, the memories of her friends, and we take that away from her. There isn't a metatextual element here. There just isn't. There can't be because it's too self-contradictory if there were. Because that would fly in the face of some of the stuff that Akko has done herself and some of the moves that she's had to make in order to obtain her power. Regardless, we get nommed. It's very goofy. Them popping their heads out of like the weird gelatinous orifice here is wonderful, and her like I do want to see I want to frame by frame. No, not this. The sequence where she falls from the sky. Because there's a frame at the end of it that's just like her legs it's like her feet are the only thing still stuck in, and then she pops out. It's really cute. Let me see how the sequence functions. Because there's a joke in the visual, and that's so key to making this kind of like endless humor really work. Okay, poppity pop, wiggly wiggle, and then pop that. That is like So on page 74. I haven't gotten to this chapter yet, but I know that it's here. Composing for continuity. Why build up to a climax? And one of the things that the author Marcus Matteau Mestre, I'm terrible with the French pronunciations. Okay, so one of the things that Matteau does in it's so hard to explain, like directly try to explain concepts that are brushed past by this book, because the way that they're dealt with in the book is incorporated to the style and format of the book in the way that makes them impossible to separate from the style and format of the book. But part of the thing that occurs in terms of a perspective shift is that every sequence generally builds up to a climax, whether that's a humorous climax or an emotional climax or something else. Like here we have them falling, everybody's screaming stuff at them, we're building to it, we know they're headed toward an inevitable destination, the ground, but the climax comes here when hum. But the thing that Matteau does is, like, express that not only should every large sequence like that have a build-up to some kind of a resolution, but every smaller sequence in the way that a chapter is a part of a book, and a paragraph is a part of a chapter, and a sentence is part of a paragraph, but all paragraphs have something of the form of a sentence to them, in that the first sentences of a paragraph function as one part of the larger sentence of the paragraph itself, and that the smaller chapters of a book form like a portion of the thing. Like each scene should have a similar sort of arc to it as the overall arc that we're dealing with. So the scene of Akko drops from the sky has that arc to it. It starts with her squirm, right? This sets us up to the introduction of the scene. Then she begins to actually squirm out of the thing. She dangles here for a moment long enough for us to note what's going on and recognize it and see the inevitability, which is that she falls to the floor. And then the climactic moment is boop, pow. It's so right. Oh, it's so right. Okay. We move along. We move along past that because I don't know how to express what I'm trying to express. She says the words. Okay, it does light, 100%. It becomes a massive claw talon thing of awesome vines with gem encrustedness, and also wraps itself around Susie for some reason, which is cool. And we yank that motherfucker out after becoming compassionate with it. Mm. 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 I have zero ability to express this sequence in words. Zero. The eye shift, the pull out to her like completely true smile. There's not a hint of anything else to it. To the actual action of the sequence. It's so right. I've also started thinking about something that's it's in the it's real early in the book. Here, right dar. Screen direction is something that apparently, like, I had never really thought about this, but there's significance to it, and there's cultural significance to it, and I've started to notice it as I'm watching anime, having read the book. This is one of the cool things about reading stuff about stuff, is that when we watch the things that it's about, you start to recognize the things that are understood in here that you didn't understand before. Characters looking left are in Japanese media are often actively moving toward their goal and succeeding. Characters moving toward the right or looking toward the right are often doing the opposite. And the reason that Mato Mestre puts forth for that is that it has to do with the direction in which the culture is used to reading. Since Japanese books go, and the Japanese language as a whole often goes right to left, like, why is Akko looking to the left here when she successfully pulls the thing from the thing? Well, that's part of why. Oh, that's so neat. It's so neat. I wonder if it holds true when we're dealing with two characters looking at each other frequently in like a face-off situation. Actually, what's the direction of the JoJo's walking toward you? I'm curious, but it's not, because it's Araki, so he's different. Joseph on the right, Dio on the left. Joseph on the right, Dio on the left. Yeah. Yeah. Huh, it even holds true there. This isn't a general rule, like a rule or anything, it's just an idea. And so part of the interest is seeing whether it applies to different works. Huh, intriguing. Okay, I just wanted to point that out because it's a cool thing that's like in the book, and I was like, oh, that's a thing that's happening here, and it works. And you did it, Akko, but you're disqualified, which I think makes sense. Diana deserves it. And now, what the fuck is that? I have no answer. I have zero answer. Unless it's her familiar. Unless I think its name is Arcturus or something, which would make sense. What is that? And when will the protesting thing happen? And why wasn't it a snake here? What is that? I don't know. But I guess I don't need to until I need to. So let's wrap there for the day. I've been Teeaboo. This has been Little Witch Wagga Wagga Wagga. It's been good. It's always good. I like this show a lot. I figure we're at the end of the first cour effectively. Our first kind of a double episode. Neat. Don't know what will come next episode. Don't really care. It'll be fun. I hope to see you there. Peace.